And in this video, my groupmates and I will be presenting a home demonstration of the extraction of DNA from fruits. So the objectives of this demonstration is to extract DNA from the fruit samples with the use of common household materials such as salt, liquid soap, and rubbing alcohol, and as well as explain how these common materials are actually able to isolate the DNA from these fruits.
So before we begin with the experiment, there are a few things that we need to know. So, what is the role of DNA for living organisms? So, DNA contains instructions needed for living organisms to develop, survive, and reproduce. For this to function, DNA sequences are converted to messages that will produce proteins, which are molecules that are really important in the body since they do most of the work. An organism's DNA affect how it looks, how it behaves, and its physiology. So a change in an organism's DNA can cause changes in all aspects of its life. So long story short, DNA is what makes us us. So in the experiment, we are using household materials that would help us extract DNA from the banana, such as the dishwashing liquid, which helps the process of breaking down the cell membrane, which eventually will remove the DNA from its cell. Secondly, the salt, which helps remove the proteins that are attached from the DNA and will also help neutralize the DNA's charge. And lastly, the third one is a rubbing alcohol, which has the 70% isopropyl alcohol that is used in order to make the DNA visible to the naked eye, since it clumps the DNA together. So we will start with the experiment right now.
First, mash your fruit in a Ziploc bag for about a minute. Second, add water, salt, and dishwashing liquid. Third, mash your mixture carefully to avoid foaming by the dishwashing liquid. Make sure everything is mixed carefully. Fourth, filter the mixture through a coffee filter or a cheesecloth, and then collect the filtrate. Fifth, place the filtrate in a clear glass. Superimpose equal volume of ice-cold rubbing alcohol. And sixth, wait for 5 minutes. At the junction of the two liquids, you would see lumps of cloud-like or cotton-like materials. These are your DNA.